Hi, my name is Elisa and this is my student ID. In this video I will show you how to make Russian pancakes saladushki while applying concepts from operations management to improve the process. To begin, I forecast demand. I'm cooking for 3 people, so I need 200 grams of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 eggs, 200 milliliters of kefir and baking soda. In operations terms, this is forecasting and resource planning, making sure that I only buy and use what's needed to avoid waste. The process starts with the eggs. Using warm eggs helps the batter mix smoothly. This is an example of quality control, starting with the right input to ensure that the output is consistent. Sugar and salt are added in this stage. Mixing them early ensures even distribution, which reduces the chance of rework later, similar to total quality management in business. Next, I add kefir to create liquid base. In lean terms, I'm establishing flow, combining ingredients in right sequence to avoid interruptions. If I rushed and added flour first, I would create a waste in form of lumps. Now I sift in flour gradually. Sifting improves texture and adding it step by step prevents clumps. This is refining the value stream. Every action adds value to the final product. Finally, I added baking soda. Timing matters because if I add too early, it would lose efficiency. This shows how proper sequencing improves efficiency. I now let the batter rest for about 5–10 minutes so the soda activates and the gluten relaxes. At the same time, I preheat the pan and add a little bit of oil. This is parallel processing, doing 2 operations at once, which saves time. In business, this reduces bottlenecks. Now I cook pancakes in small rounds. This is like batch scheduling. Portioning works to ensure even results. Cooking smaller batches prevents defects such as a raw center. Here, quality control continues. I monitor each site carefully, just as business monitor processes in real time to maintain standards. If I needed to scale production, for example cooking for a big family, I could re-engineer the process. Options include using 2 pans for examples. This is process re-engineering, redesigning how tasks are done to remove bottlenecks and improve efficiency. Aligning operations with customers' needs to increase satisfaction and loyalty. So let's quickly recap the process we've just optimized. We began by preparing our ingredients: warm eggs, kefir, sugar, flour and baking soda, and made sure everything was measured and ready to go. Then we sifted the flour to prevent lumps, whisked the eggs with sugar until smooth, and gently combined everything into a light batter. Then we allowed it to rest so the gluten could relax. Finally, we fried small portions evenly on both sides and served them warm with toppings. When we look at this step by step, we can see that making a ladushki is not just about cooking, but also a process that requires sequencing, planning and efficiency. Exactly the kind of concepts we study in operations management. Now, how could we make this process even better? Drawn from key theories, I'd like to share a few recommendations. First, standardization of inputs. Always use precise measurements for each ingredient. This reflects quality management principles by reducing variation and ensuring every batch of ladushki tastes the same. Second, lean preparation. Organize your workplace before starting. For example, preheat the pan while the batter rests and place utensils and toppings within easy reach. This cuts down waiting time and applies lean management by eliminating waste. Third, parallel processing. Instead of waiting for one step to finish completely before starting the next, we can multitask. While frying the first side of the pancakes, prepare plates or toppings. This mirrors process efficiency improvements often used in agile environments. Fourth, scaling for capacity. If you are cooking for a family or larger group, increase capacity by using 2 pans or a flat griddle. This is a simple form of capacity management that allows you to serve more people in the same amount of time. The last one, customer-centric approach. Finally, think of the end user, the person eating the ладушки. By offering options such as sour cream, honey, or jam, we adapt to different preferences. This reflects the customer value focus. So, even a simple dish like a ладушки shows how operations management can make process more agile, effective, and efficient. Thank you. Goodbye.